Okay, now we are going to demonstrate and teach you the techniques for the curriculum of P4, the low punches attack. I mean, when someone is trying to attack me in my groin area or in my belly with a straight punch with both hands, okay? It's going to divide the technique into sections. We are going to demonstrate first a little bit of fast and then explain and continue, okay? In the first situation, I am in a semi-stance and I have my hands crossed and down. And in the second situation, what we are going to demonstrate, we are again in semi or in fighting stance. It depends, it's the same. And I have my hands up. Okay? The first is when the hand is down and crossed. The second is when the hand is up. Now, the attacker can attack you, Stelios, please stay here, can attack you with a low hit, low straight punch from in front or from the side or from the side. So we are talking about an attack of 100 degrees. Okay, not 360, 100, okay, 180. So, what I'm going to demonstrate for the beginning is I will sit here and Stelios can give me an attack from this side or from the front or from the side. So we are going to do, for the lack of a demonstration, one attack from here, one attack from here, and one attack from this side, okay? So I am here, of course, I am watching the guy. I am in semi-stance and he's giving me an attack. Okay, guys, what I'm doing, we have to use, and of course my body, and of course my hands. When the hands are crossed, we use a defense tool, a defense technique that we have already talked about for the chokes. It calls hooking. So when, slowly please, when an attack is coming, okay, my hand that is more close to the attack is going to do this kind of motion. I want to get out the hand of the line of my body. So the hand defense is this. The body defense, guys, is this. I'm trying to move away from the attack. So when he's coming, I do the technique and immediately I perform an attack and continue. If he's hitting me with the other hand, nothing is changed, continue, bam, 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 bam. So even if he hits me with this hand, or with these hands, I'm doing exactly the same. Hook, pop, 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 kicking. Hook, punch, 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 kick. It's exactly the same. Now, please come from this side so it's going to be more easy to demonstrate. Now, the attacker is in front of me, okay? And he gives me an attack. If he gives me an attack with this hand, I can defend with this hand, or I can defend with, no, please, with the same. I can defend with this hand. It doesn't matter with which hand I'm going to use, because it's at the same line in front of me. But, guys, listen. If I use this hand, I must turn my body from this side and continue attacking. But if I use this hand, I must turn my body to the other side and continue attacking. But it was the same hand attacking, okay? The only difference is what I'm going to do. If I do this, I will go outside from this side. If I go this, I will go from this side. So, exactly the same, guys, if he's hitting me with the other hand. If it's in the same line in front of me, I can do the technique from this side, pa-pam, pa-pam, and continue and getting out from this side. Or I can do the defense with this side and getting out from the other side, okay? So now, we are going to the last. The last is if someone is I am in front of you, and the guy is next to me to the side. I am in crossing same stance, and he's giving me an attack. Now, which hand is more close to the attack? This. So this hand is going to do the defense, even if he's hitting me with this hand, or he's hitting me with this hand. So, hand defense, hooking, body defense outside is the same hand defense and the same body defense all the time, even if he's hitting me with this or with that. So, from this side, boom, bam, 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 continue. If he's hitting me with this hand, done. In the one situation, I'm getting out from the blind side, the other, I am in the live side. This is the only difference. Now guys, we are going to the other technique that we have already told you, that is going to be exactly the same attack, but me, the defender, I don't have the hands crossed, I have the hands up, okay? So, Stelios, please come from this side. Guys, when I'm talking about up, I'm not saying particularly to be in fighting stance. You can be in high semi-stance. I mean, please don't come. So this is a high semi-stance. So the technique, it's when the hands, it's not down, but up. So what we are going to do, first we are going to demonstrate fast, and then we are going to explain. So we are going to do exactly the same. He will give me one hit from this side, one hit from this side, one hit from this side, and then I'm going to explain. So I am here, I am looking. Now please come forward, he's coming. And with this side. Okay, now, please come from this side. I am in semi-stance, I see the attacker. Which hand is more close? This hand. So even if he hit me with this or he hit me with this, it's exactly the same. Now let's say that he hit me with this. I'm doing this kind of motion. The hand is doing this. Do you remember the P2 technique? From straight, for a straight punch in front of me? It's exactly the same, guys. Exactly the same. I mean, from here, when I was in fighting stance in P2 curriculum, I was doing this and continue. Now, he's hitting me from here, I am doing exactly the same technique. Boom. One. And now, guys, the best, do you remember the technique for P2 again? That we were doing left against left, and we were doing a hammer. Why? Because we were afraid of the second hand. We're doing exactly the same. I'm afraid of the second hand. Boom, hammer, punch, kick. But if he hit me with the back hand, I'm doing exactly the same technique, but I don't care about the second hand. There is not a second hand, so I can continue, boom, straight punch. Or, please, you can give a hammer, but it's not going to generate a lot of power, and probably you will not find the target. But when you are hitting me with this hand, and I have another hand in the way, I need to do a hammer fist first, and then continue, okay? Now, please come from this side, and we do forward defenses. Now, I am with the hands up. He's giving me an attack here. This is the technique of P2, yeah? Of course. So, if he's hitting me with this hand, boom, ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. If he's hitting me with this hand, boom, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. It's exactly the same. This hand can perform both defense. Now, he can hit me with this hand. If I am here, I can do, of course, this, ta-da, and continue. Because it's close to this area of my body. Now, guys, if we are here, I am in front of you and he's on the side, okay? And he's hitting me. Which hand will perform the defense? The close one. Which is the closest one? This hand. So, what we did before, we just demonstrate again. If he's hitting me with this hand, boom, this is the blind side. I don't have another hand. Boom, continue with punches, kicks, and get out. Now, if he's hitting me here with this hand, okay, this hand is closed, I do the technique, and then guys, oh listen, you lose balance, you know, because I did the correct technique. Now from here I'm afraid the second hand, so I must do hammer, punch, kick. Okay? Perfect.